Hello everyone, the Chart Guys have been working on an introductory technical analysis course for quite some time now, and after surveying hundreds of traders with what would be the most sought after information regarding technical analysis, we came up with this course, When to Enter and Exit. It covers over 5 hours of the basics on when to enter and exit, and we feel after watching this course it will help build a foundation of technical analysis knowledge which will eliminate a lot of the uncertainty in the world of trading stocks. So the course outline, we go over the psychology of trading, establishing a game plan, the different indicators we use to signal a bullish and bearish entry, how to recognize support and resistance levels, poor entries, where traders make mistakes, exit targets, how do you know where to sell your trade, where to place stop losses, that's very important, minimizing losses is what keeps you in the game long term, my personal preparations, how I go about getting ready for each trading day, and then piecing it all together, utilizing all the information we just learned and how to apply that in the real world for making successful, profitable trades. As a bonus, we also include a lot of information on finding entries and exits utilizing patterns, and you can find these patterns on every time frame on pretty much any stock and commodity trading, and certainly being able to recognize those patterns can give you an edge as well. So we hope you will check this out. Again, it's an introductory level course. So if you are new to technical analysis and trying to get a firm grasp on things and feeling a little bit overwhelmed, then this course is for you. I hope you check it out. Appreciate you watching. Hey everybody, going to check in on Copper and TECK FCX, individual names, trading alongside the commodity. So very clearly a bullish break on copper, and we've got a nice uptrend line to be watching. We are well above that level, but we are at a very key resistance. The bulls would love for this to be a bull flag, and at this point it does look like that has the potential for what we are seeing. This is the hourly time frame that I'm currently on, and it is a parallel support and resistance channel following a very big breakout to the upside, and that indicates continuation to the upside, which we are potentially making a bullish break of right now. We hit a high of 2705 today, and this 270 resistance is very key. If we zoom out to the daily time frame, we can see that that has been a resistance level 1, 2, 3, 4, and now 5 rejection levels, depending on how today goes. Need to be watching. This morning on live webcam, I pointed out the potential of a cup and handle pattern where we have the left side of the cup is higher than the right side. There's our dip. The right side is unable to break the left side resistance. It consolidates and forms a handle, and then it breaks out. And we are close to that breakout. We need to see a break of 2735 for it to be higher highs and seeing that breakout, but we're seeing the same pattern on these individual names. So on the daily time frame, key support that the bulls must hold is 257, and we're well above that level. Question is, can the bulls turn 270 into support and see higher highs? If we can, next resistance we're going to be looking at on the weekly time frame, I would be looking up at 2775, and then a very clear resistance level up at 2966. So bulls trying to turn this trend around, and you zoom out to the weekly time frame, we've been in a downtrend since 2011, and we then leveled out and then started forming higher highs. Got a couple higher lows, now we have higher highs, and we are seeing a trend change. And the question is, how long can the bulls keep up the higher low, higher high pattern? So here on TECK, we're seeing a similar cup and handle pattern. Again, these aren't exact definitions. If you look up the exact definition of a cup and handle, you will likely find little discrepancies that you could say, oh, nope, that's not the pattern. But I'm not one for perfect definitions. For example, this right here, I would call that a doji, even though the open and the close were not the exact same. The difference was 5 cents. But the psychology is what's important, and the psychology of that candlestick is an indecision doji. So the same thing with these cup and handle patterns, it's the psychology that's important to me. So we have the resistance at 2656, a lower high. We didn't even really get close, so this wouldn't be a very good example in my opinion. I would like to see the resistance or the right side of the cup a bit closer to the left side, but either way, we pulled back, we established support, and now we are breaking out to higher highs with 2656 the goal to break. And we came short today. If we see further continuation, then that will be a successful cup and handle pattern. So not quite there just yet. We have weekly upper Bollinger Band resistance of 26.55 to be aware of. That's going to be right at that resistance, the highest price we've seen this year of 26.56. So still some work to do for the TECK bulls, even though we are breaking out above the upper Bollinger Band on the daily. But FCX is looking a lot better, at least as far as that pattern is concerned, and also breaking resistance. So we have our left side of the cup. We can be looking here, hitting 1608, 1608, hold back, lower high at 1594, consolidation, and then a very clear breakout. We got over 1642 in a big way, big volume spike. This is the breakout that the cup and handle pattern is looking for. You can see it on the weekly time frame. Right side of the cup, or left side of the cup, dip down. Right side is a little bit lower, short-term consolidation, and then breakout continuation. The close of the high of the day indicates some nice upside potential for the bulls heading into tomorrow. Obviously, watching what copper needs to do and needs to continue for the bulls to see continued strength. The next resistance on the weekly time frame is going to be 1714, and after that level, we're looking up at 1788. So very nice continuation on FCX. It is clearly more bullish than TECK, but let's look at how overbought we are on copper. We've got the weekly time frame. The RSI is not overbought, so let's keep zooming on in. The daily time frame, RSI not overbought, still under 70. 4-hour RSI, just over 70 now, so starting to get a little overbought. And then on down to the hourly, certainly overbought, almost at 80 RSI. So that consolidation that's going on, I'm making this chart very ugly, but the consolidation that's going on did not cool off the RSI significantly. So we need to be aware of that heading into tomorrow. Watch what that hourly RSI is, and then you zoom out and look at historically what has happened when the RSI is at these levels. We did see the RSI get over 80 once here on the hourly, but other than that, we have not seen the hourly RSI above 80 just one time in the past, let's see, over 2 months. So we'd definitely be aware of that. We know that the RSI does not stay above 80 long on the hourly. So we need to be cautious for consolidation to occur. But again, we could pull all the way back down to 266, 265, and still be holding this strong uptrend of higher lows. That's what I'm going to be watching heading into tomorrow. FCX more bullish than TECK. Let's see if TECK can catch up tomorrow by breaking 26.56. I appreciate you watching. Have a wonderful night.